This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
From the Pacific to Atlantic, anytime and wherever you are, join us.
You are watching, listening, and streaming on INCRadio.
Watching, listening, and streaming on INCRadio. INCRadio Canada. Join us. Join us, join us, join us. INCRadio Canada. Join us.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We are now broadcasting live from Canada Satellite Studio. You're tuned into INCRadio, changing lives through God's words. I am Brother Homer Lintag from the local congregation of Rexdale here in the Ecclesiastical District of Greater Toronto. We are also joined by our co-hosts. Let's start with our co-hosts here in Greater Toronto. Sister Mason, Miguel, and Sister Zenaida. Would you kindly introduce yourselves?
Hi, everyone. Hey, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our listeners and viewers. Yes, you're Ate Mason at the Dimple right here, pa. And welcome to our show tonight. And we are not only alone here. Here with us is Ate Zenny. Hi, Ate Zen. Okay na po ba yung cellphone niyo?
Hello po. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi po sa lahat ng nakatune in sa INCRadio Canada. Welcome to Greater Toronto po.
Ayan po ang ating Sister Mason and Sister Zenny. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, again, for tuning in to INCRadio. The topic discussion for this evening is my Vernal season outfits. Description is spring has finally sprung, and what better way to transition for warmer and brighter season than through our outfits? So, bago po natin, before we go on to our questions that we will be answering tonight, which hopefully everyone would likely join us in our live YouTube live chat, so we can read your answers and greetings on it as we go on with the show. What does the internet say about vernal? The word vernal, according to the internet, it refers to the clothing and the fashion choices that are appropriate or inspired by spring. This includes lighter, more vibrant colors, patterns, and fabrics that reflect the season's fresh and renewed energy. Vernal outfits often features elements like floral pastels and flowing silhouettes, all suggesting a connection to the natural world. So why don't we begin with one of our fellow co-hosts here? Sister Zenny, would you like to answer question number one? What is question number one, by the way?
It's where do you get your spring fashion inspiration from?
Okay, Zenny, would you like to answer that question?
Yes po. I think I got my spring fashion inspiration po from reading magazines. And also po from my two ates. I have two ates po, si Ate Joy Sabalia and Ate Carmelita Novesteras. Because since we were in our childhood days po, I always try to copy what they wear or what they're wearing to go, especially to attend worship service. So that's my uh, answer po, Brother Homer.
Salamat po, Ka Zenny. Hello po to Ate Carmelita and Ka Joy. Tama po ba? Is that correct,
Yes.
Sister Zenny?
Yes po.
Hello po for inspiring our Sister Zenny, one of our co-hosts here on INC Radio. We have people joining us on the YouTube live chat. Hello to Brother Mario Oka. Good morning here in the Philippines, and enjoy watching here on INC Radio, Canada Salad Studio. Greetings from the local congregation of Brixtonville, District of Caloocan North, and to Sister Chantel Santos, one of our Kadiwa officers. But for those of us just tuning in, Kadiwa members are the baptized members of the Church of Christ, or the iglesianicristo from 18 years and above, who are not yet married. According to Sister Chantal, hello for everyone watching from Greater Toronto. And here we have also on the live chat is Sister Mason, who we also have here in our panel. And Sister Kathleen. Hello, Sister Kathleen, one of our fellow co-hosts here in INC Radio. Hello, greetings from British Columbia. All right. We are expecting more comments that would pertain to answering the questions we have on our topic discussions. Once again, the topic discussion is my vernal season outfits. We have already defined what vernal means. Okay, so everyone. So Sister Mason, would you like to put in your input with question number 1 with regard to your
I
input?
love to share mine to Kuya. You know, me always sharing. I love sharing all my ideas like these. Yes, but for me, that number one, where did I get my spring fashion inspiration? Through my eldest sister, yung pangatlo, she's really fashionista. Yes po. And when I new here, she helped me actually how to dress up during vernal season or spring season, because during spring season here in Canada is really unpredictable weather and really unpredictable. So for me, first is from my sister, and secondly is through my surroundings, all the people around here. Not magazine, not in the, maybe that's only the third option from the social media. But the second is, yung mga nakakasalamuha mo dito po sa area ko. Yun po, kaya.
That is a very deep word, nakakasalamuha. What if they don't understand what that means?
Nakakasalamuha. Ate Zenny, help me.
It's like whom I'm inter
People you interact with, right, Sister?
interactive. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Sister Mason, what are the names of your siblings who you get your inspiration from?
Oh, my sister Janet Miguel.
Sister Janet, hello, Sister Janet. If you're listening right now, please also join us in the YouTube comments. But it's very nice that Sister Mason looks up to you for inspiration. We have Brother Prince Albner Supan. Masayang araw po, happy listening and happy viewing po sa ating lahat mula sa Supan family, Quezon East District. Sister Jean Legaspi, hello po, watching from the District of Greater Toronto. Sister Jean is
Gian, baby Charlotte.
Sister Jean is also the lovely wife of the resident minister and our community and edification minister, Brother Gabriel Legaspi, in the local congregation of Midtown. And since Sister Jean already joined in our YouTube live chat, her interest is Pinterest, and a site that pertains to fashionable items that the people who are into fashion mostly go to. Yeah, and thank you, Paul. Sister Jean would like to continue to read your answers later on. Also on our chat, our district secretary, Brother Henrik George Marte. Hello po, watching from the local congregation of Midtown Toronto with Karaul. Hello, Karaul. Our
Hi,
district
Hi,
Hi,
Karaol.
Hello po.
We're so blessed po today. Karaol officiated po our worship service.
Yun. Hello po, Karaul. Hello po. Thank you po for joining in our YouTube live chat. We have someone who also commented. Maybe someone else would like to read that. Hello from
Here, Kuya.
Sister.
Up here. I love to do that. Yes, the always the supportive one. From Ate Ivy. Hi, Ate Ivy. Hi, Ate Nina. And I love to read this one. Hello, I to read you. Canada is still watching while under the weather. Get well soon po, Ate Ninang. But as for spring wear, I don't like spring. Period. So no vibrant colors whatsoever. Only darks and black, black, black. I love black colors also. Um, Actually, Kuya, during spring weather, I love to wear, what do you call that one? Not jeans, the leggings, and leggings mostly the colors black. And yes, I really love that kind of pants and any colors. It suit to your pair with it. And plus, I can wear my long boots because wearing long boots here during spring is because just like I said earlier, it's really unpredictable. So it's also good for rainy season, also good for snow season. Yes, to keep me warm.
Do you also like bonnets and hats?
Yes, I do. Actually, that's one of my fashion.
I guess that answer actually answers the second question in our topic discussion. Do you think accessories like hats, scarves, or bags play a big role in spring outfits? So that is a
Yes.
big yes from Ate or Sister Mason. What
It's a
about you,
big
Sister
yes.
Selly?
Oh, yes, for me po, Ka-Homer. It does play an important role po in spring fashion.
For
Dahil we're
myself,
getting there na ate, so we need to protect her health from headache or getting sick. Kuya, di ba yung sabi nila kapag namiganda ang ulo mo, magkakasakit ka na agad sa mga may edad na.
which brings me to my experience with regard to fashion. I cannot not wear a hat if it's sunny outside or if it's too cold outside, because as you can see, I have nothing protecting my head. As for, I don't know about my twin brother Kuya Manli and Daya. If you're tuning in po, are you into wearing hats or bonnets, Kuya Manli? Or yeah, I get my inspiration from obviously, my lovely wife, Sister Ivy, who's listening and tuning in right now upstairs, and also joined us in the YouTube comments. Let's read one of the other answers that I got. Once more from our regular brother from Southern Ontario, Brother John Raimondo, from the local congregation of Milton, who is also a booklet officer. He accessorizes to help to hide and or accentuate features like he's like me. He wants to hide his bald head. I don't think that's something to be ashamed of. Look at me right now. I do it because I get sick if it's too cold outside and I don't wear a bonnet, or if it's too hot outside and I don't wear a hat. Diba, Sister Mazian? So having that nice long black hair or something that protects your head helps me in staying healthy or upright. Yeah. Let's read one of our sisters here in Greater Toronto, this time from the local congregation of Yorkdale. Her name is Sister Rambi Magnaye, who is a choir member and also our multimedia directress here in our district. According to her, she believes that adding on accessories plays a big role in turning a basic outfit into a more personalized and polished outfit, not just for spring, but for all seasons. So, like what Sister Maze said, Sister Jenny said, um, what you wear from head to toe should be matching because it helps each other and it also accentuates what you want to be featured about yourself towards others. Right, Sister Mason?
Yes po, kuya.
I can see that you're busy there. Sorry to bother.
No, I'm good. Yes.
According
Next
to her,
question.
according to Sister Rambi, she gets her spring fashion inspiration from social media. Same thing as Sister Jean a while ago. She also gets her inspiration from Instagram. Yan. Okay. Do we have other people who commented? There you go. Autumn should be all year around. I agree with Sister Ivy. I agree with Sister Ivy. We have all our own interest. A few more comments here before we go on to Sister Jonah. Hello, Sister Jonah. Sister Priscilla Batan. Hello po, everyone. Yeah, that's about it for our comments right now. We encourage all those who just tuned in to place your comments on the live comment portion in our YouTube live chat. Hello, Sister Jonah.
Hello, Kuya Homer, and hello to everyone. Happy Saturday here in Canada, and happy Sunday sa Pilipinas. Sister Jonah Lopez from the local congregation of Isu District of Edmonton.
Yeah, and Sister Jonah, since you joined us, and I know you're also a very fashionable person, which is why I'm thankful that you you said that you'll join us for tonight. Where do you get your inspiration, for fashion from?
Ew, inspiration for fashion. I don't. You know what? When I was still Kadiwa, when I was still single, there's this family that always attend a worship service back home in my hometown locale in F. Manalo, San Juan. And they always dress, um, very clean, very, I would say, like, the title of our topic today, Vernal, very appropriate for the worship service. And we're not talking about, or I'm not talking about signature brand names, nothing like that, but very, very appropriate for the worship service, very formal. And so I started looking up to them, and every single time I attend a worship service, I would just try to look for them and try to find them, and even the colors of what they wear. Nothing very bright, nothing very fancy, nothing like that, but just very appropriate and very suitable for the worship service. And I think through the years that I've seen them, I would say that's where I got uh, the fashion that I've been doing all my life, I think, Kuya.
Actually, it's really nice that you brought up the worship service. We can definitely see a lot of brethren feature, not just during the spring season, but all throughout other seasons, how they accentuate what they wear with regard to the how it is, especially when it comes to appropriate. I like that word, Paul. Appropriate uh, attire. Thank
Yes, yes. Because even last week, it was Edmonton who hosted, and we were talking about still, proper attire, and we were talking about floral fashion for spring. Because when you talk about spring, it's a lot of flowers. You think about a lot of flowers, a lot of florals, and like the clothes that we wear. Even for the brothers, right? You have, because my son and even my husband, they have floral design necktie, and even like floral top, which is really nice. Kind of like a change in the season, right? Because we're now into spring, so you want a change of color, and you want some color actually to put into what you wear, especially for special occasions and for spiritual occasions in our worship services, right, Kuya?
Exactly, and I like that you mentioned floral outfits or that have flowers in them. It doesn't matter whether you're a male or female, because I do have neckties that have a nice rose design on it that people notice when they see that. Oh, I like your tie, right? And you see a lot of that, especially nowadays. If the one wearing it is aware that they are doing it because of the season, right? On our comment section, hello to brother Sir Wilworth Bonto. Good PM po from the District of Greater Toronto. Brother Wilworth is also our district multimedia advisor, our SCAN International Society of Communication and Networkers advisor. He is also the resident minister for the local congregation of Richview. Hello po, Brother Wilworth, and to the brethren in the local of Richview. We also have Brother Clark Aquino, our Christian Family Organization overseer, here in our live chat. Greetings po from the local congregation of Wilson Heights, District of Greater Toronto. Hello, hello to all the brothers and sisters over there in Wilson Heights. Please join us too in the comment section. Happy 14th year wedding anniversary to Brother Rudy Balasa and Sister Rowena Balasa from the local congregation of North York. Nice. Congratulations po. And Sister Angela Milano joined us also, supporting from the Rexdale local congregation. Thank you, Sister Angela. And Brother Ron, my good friend, Brother Ron. Yan. Oh, we have one more. Happy 8th wedding anniversary also to Brother Randolph Pimienta and Sister Nenita Pimienta from the local congregation of North York. By the way, hello also to Brother Joan Apita, the resident minister of the local congregation of North York, where Sister Mason belongs. Ayan. Ayan. Would you like to answer question number 3, Ka Jonah, since we got you on fire right now? If you could wear only one color for the entire spring season, this is pertaining to your favorite color, if you have one, what would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Because, for spring, I really like pastel colors, like the lighter shades. I think for me, it'll be either mint green, kind of like what you're wearing, Kuya, right now. Almost like that kind of blue. There's a certain name that's associated with your color. It's kind of like a well-known jeweler. That's the kind of blue that I like. Your whatever you're wearing right now, that's yeah. So if given just the one color to wear, I think that would be what I would want to wear.
This is kind of like a bluish green. Is that what
Yes,
you?
yes, yes. Yes, that's one of my favorites. So if you can notice, like I have like, just accessories here behind me that shows that that's my favorite color.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
And since you mentioned green too, hello to my mother-in-law, Sister Faye Carol, who is in Aruba right now, if she's tuning in. Her favorite color is green, actually.
Oh.
You might know her, actually, Sister Jonah, because they were from the Scarborough congregation before. Yeah. And hello po, Sister Faye, and to the brethren in Aruba, if you're listening. Ikaw naman, Kazeni, do you have a favorite color in mind? And what would that be? If you could wear that for the entire spring season, would you do it?
Yes, Brother Homer. I think my favorite color is I'm wearing right now, like beige. I like beige light color because I think it suits my skin tone. Yes, Brother Homer, because it's soothing and calming in the eyes. It's not too bright. It's not too much color.
I guess it's simple,
Yes,
but
yeah.
but elegant. And to be exact, sabi ni Sister Jonah, Tiffany blue.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to read that? I'm sorry. Tiffany blue. I guess I know what is the exact color of what I'm wearing right now. How about you, Sister Mason? Do you have a favorite color, and would you wear that for the entire season?
Nahiya naman ako Can I say black?
You said black, but you know what? I don't know the scientific explanation for it, but they say darker color.
Because, kuya, for me, black, gaya ng sabi ko kanina, because my spring scarves, they are so colorful. There's some butterfly, color blue, but with butterfly on it. So I'm always wearing a solid color, just like but mostly black, kuya. Mostly dark colors, so that it can, because my coats also dark colors. Yes, I don't know. I love black. I can't leave the house without any pair of it's either pants or my t-shirt or my coats, a black one.
You weren't wearing all black with the last time I see you in the worship service.
I love black, kuya.
I'm throwing you under the bus. No, I'm kidding. But I respect that. I respect that because black is also my favorite color. However, I'm also open-minded to other colors. Right? See, right now I'm wearing Tiffany blue. How many times have I mentioned that already? um,
Two. I'm
two.
counting.
Hello to Brother Tim Bakir. Hello, po, Brother Tim. He's the resident minister of the local congregation of Vaughan. Greetings from the local congregation of Vaughan, District of Greater Toronto. Hello, po. Also to our brothers and sisters in the local congregation of Vaughan. One of their head deacons there is my good friend, Brother Vic Olyada, and Sister Denise, his wife. Ayan. Hello, hello. If you could join us in the live chat, that would be very, very nice. What's question number 3? Four na pala. One moment here. I lost my page. What is your take on spring layering? Love it or find it tricky? Since we're going around here, before I bring it back to Sister Zenny, do you wear layers during spring? I see that you like brown, Sister Zenny. Do you wear layers? Do you believe in wearing, or what's your take rather, in spring layering?
Brother Homer, I think it depends what's the temperature. Sometimes it change. Like today po, we did our visitation at 10 a.m. It was so nice po. You don't need a sweater. I even wear just summer clothes already. And I just put a sweater on top of it. And they said, "Oh, you're ready for summer," they said. So, and then when we came back to the worship service, oh, it became colder again. So that's the time you need a layer, or maybe just put a thin scarf because it's too hard to get sick, Brother Homer. So we need to check the weather for layering, so we can wear layered clothes.
Absolutely right, Sister Zenny. And for those of us tuning in who are not from Canada, just like what Sister Zenny said, yeah, you cannot predict. It's going to be summer in the morning and then winter back in the evening. Yeah, this morning, I agree with her. I was wearing nothing but my suit. But then coming back from that, I need a raincoat because it started to drizzle a little bit. So, yeah, even if you are not a believer in spring layering, you have to bring and be ready for whatever the weather uh, brings or comes, right? How about Sister Jonah? Do you, or what's your take rather, in spring layering?
Oh, just like what Kazeni said. The thing that I do, especially whenever the weather is very unpredictable, even here in Edmonton, like you said, it could be summer in the morning and then in the evening it could be like cold. So the one thing, a tip that I got from someone as well, is if you're wearing, let's say, a sweater, you can wear a thin jacket over. So then, if you need to take off that jacket, at least you know you're still warm but not hot. And then vice versa. If you're gonna wear a thin inner shirt, then you can put on a much thicker jacket over. So then at least you're prepared to even, let's say, go out if it gets cold. Then you know you're prepared. And like you said, I don't know if it's age related that checking the weather, it's a must already before going out of the house, right, Seni? You do have to check because you just don't know. Even if it says like right now here, it's really beautiful. It's 15 degrees, so it varies from like 13 to 15, and then today it's 15 degrees, so it's very beautiful. But sometimes because it's sunny, it's a little deceiving that you think, oh, it's nice, but then as soon as you walk out, there's like a breeze, like just a sudden breeze, like cold weather or cold air. So it's like, okay, you always just have to be ready and prepared. And like what It's amazing. I love to wear scarves, but they're really thin. I have one. It's actually my favorite. My sister-in-law gave it to me. It's from Spain. It's really thin, but once you put it around your neck, it really keeps you warm. And so I can wear like a light, like a thin top, and just put that on, and that'll keep me warm. And so layering to me, it's a must for spring, even for fall. Yes, it is a must. Because yes, you just like what you said, Kuya. Like even at Tizeni, you just don't know. The weather could be very, very unpredictable. So you do have to get ready and you have to be prepared, right?
Yes.
I actually really like that answer, Sister Jonah. I don't think it's age related. However, it is a really smart thing to do, to be prepared all the time. In my case, it might be age related because I don't know what happened to me. When we were in the Philippines, I could tolerate the sun no matter how hot it was. When we came to Canada, I need a hat. I don't know. Maybe it's the ozone here is different. But if I don't wear a hat, I'm gonna get the flu the next day. But I like that answer. It's kind of like related with Sister Zenny because you have to be ready for whatever happens. Like, is just even if it's warm and sunny outside the window, just one gust of wind could change everything, and you're all of a sudden you're right. We have Sister Gabriela Aquino. Hello, Sister AA. Greetings from the local congregation of Wilson Heights, District of Greater Toronto. God bless po sa lahat. And she also wants to greet you, Sister Jonah.
Yes, we miss you here. Sister A and Ka Clark. Yes po.
Hope all is well. Regards to the family and to the brethren in Eastwood. Yan. You
Yes.
still in Eastwood, Sister Jonah?
Yes po. Yes po.
And hello po to the brethren in Eastwood if you're tuning in. Sister Angela would also like to say hi to Sister AA. Now I know your name is Sister Gabriela. I
Yeah.
always wondered what Sister AA stands for. I actually thought it was like Angela and then another A. Sorry. So you knew beforehand that Sister AA was Sister Gabriela Kajon?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It was always a mystery to me, but not anymore. Yeah. For those of us just tuning in, continue to place your comments and we'll do our best to read all of them. Let's read another comment here to answer number 4. Again from Sister Rambi. I love spring layering. I think with the right layers, it can elevate your whole look. But I believe that the trick to layering would be keeping maximum of 3 colors to your whole look for it to still look good to put together. Otherwise, your outfit wouldn't look as good if you have conflicting layers and too many colors. I guess we can all agree on that one.
Yes.
I see also Sister
100%.
Rambi. I see her on Instagram, and sometimes she posts artistic stuff, and that's why I really believe that she's also one of the right people I sent this question to. To Brother John Romando, he says a necessity unless you're comfortable walking out the door in a t-shirt when it's 4 degrees in the morning. kind of when you're here in Canada. Sister Angela says we like layering because the weather is yes, absolutely right. She agrees with us. It is so unpredictable. Cardigans or light sweaters are a must. Sister Jean, her answer is it's tricky because springtime is unpredictable. Sometimes the weather is hot during daytime and cold by night. Yeah, we all have very common answers that we have in our comments here. Do we have anything on YouTube? No, we do not. So let's bring that question to Sister Mason. Do not answer all black. All black again. What was the question? Here's the question. Okay. What's your take on spring layering? Love it or find it tricky?
I find it tricky, Kuya. It is just like Ate Zenny and Ate Tuna said, there are tips if you're going before you're going out, so you know the thick and the thin layers. So for me, yeah, just add every time I'm going out. So balancing, just like Ate Tuna mentioned, right? If you have a thick, t-shirts. Your coat should be thin, and I always wearing my light scarf, kuya. Don't worry, I also have black color light scarf for this spring. I have three colors already, actually, and then I also bring my mittens just in case, because just like everybody said, it's really unpredictable. So mittens and my toque. There, it should be those three pairs: mittens, toque, and my scarf. Kuya.
Ah, one moment here. Let's go to the internet here. What is a toque? Maybe not everyone understands what a toque is. Never mind. I cannot rely on the internet all the time. So
Or
it's
I
kind of like
should say, Ate Jonah, it's beanie.
Beanie, yes.
Yes,
a beanie.
beanie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
beanie. I see
Okay,
a lot of
beanie.
people, however, no, it doesn't matter how hot it is in the Philippines. I see a lot of
Oh,
people wearing
yes.
beanies, and I'm the one who's sweating just by looking at them. Like, why are you
I
wearing
know
that?
that,
It's so
kuya.
hot.
Yes.
It's so hot. Um, According here, it was apparently also the birthday of Sister Denise Olyada, wife of the head deacons in the local congregation of Bonn, where Brother Tim is assigned. Sister Denise, a very, very happy birthday to you. If you have your favorite spring fashion, you can share it in the live comments and we'll read it for you. And please share to everyone in the local congregation of Bonn. Yeah. And I guess we all answered that question. What's the last question here? I guess we'll save Kajona for the last for that one. But let's ask Sister Zenny. Any tips for staying stylish on rainy spring days? Do you have any tips?
One tip for me po, just be ready po for the weather. Always, especially this season po, sometimes it's raining. Last week po, I thought it's so nice, and then when I get out from the bus, it's pouring. So I got wet. So we need to check always the weather po. Weather forecast is the tip po for being stylish on this season. We can always be look good po kahit na ano, di ba ka, Jonah?
I agree, Kasani, on that one.
Yes po.
Very good. Let's bring it to Sister Jonah. Thank you, po, Sister Zenny.
No, because I was just gonna say, I don't know, because in the Philippines, I remember always bringing an umbrella. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's sunny or rainy. It's a must to bring an umbrella. I think the one thing that I could give as a tip, especially for spring, because you could be so well dressed, but then when it rains and you're not ready, then there goes your fashion, right? So might as well bring an umbrella with you, keep that fashion intact. At least for me, it's the hair. Mess everything up but the hair. So right, sorry Kuya Homer, beep beep. But no, on a serious note, because like what Kazeni said earlier, you don't want to get sick. It's the last thing we need, and it's the last thing we want for anyone to get sick. As much as we're talking about layering and wearing the right and the appropriate clothing for our spiritual undertakings, right? Worship services and all that, you might as well also bring, let's say, a jacket, maybe a light jacket, a light coat, right? So then at least, if in case it rains or it showers, if you don't want to bring an umbrella, wear a jacket or a coat with a hood, because that would help cover your head. But for me, I would invest in a nice umbrella, just so then at least if I need to wear it and if I need to use it, I am ready. Kuya Homer. That's my take on, rainy day, springtime, right?
I really like that you mentioned umbrella because it doesn't matter what part of the world you are. Thankful to umbrellas, whoever invented it. You can use it.
True.
You can use it in the heat. You can use it in winter because in rain, most especially, right?
Yes,
Because you
yes.
could block the wind, you could block the sun, right? Kuya Homer doesn't have to wear a hat.
Even on snowfall, Kuya, we can use
Exactly.
that.
I could relate.
Stories. When there's a big snow,
Mhm.
we can use the umbrella.
That's true. That's true. And I could relate to Sister Jonah regarding the hair, but not with my hair, but Sister Ivy's hair. Sister Ivy's hair, right? Whenever we're in the car, and she sees rain on the window, she freaks out already because it's her hair. It's frizzes. I don't know. That's also the case with you, Sister Jonah. Does your hair frizz if you see rain outside or something like that?
Oh no, it's not that bad. No, it's not that. It's just that of course, once your hair gets wet, it's all like, it's just like damp, and yeah, and then you're, let's say, going and attending a special service or a special occasion. You don't want all the effort that you put in to fix yourself only to be wasted, right? So might as well be ready. Just be ready before you go out.
Thank you for that. My brother actually entered the room, quickly dropping in by Kamusta or how are you po from the Lintag family, local congregation of Oakville, District of Southern Ontario. I think they have activities right now. That's why he couldn't join. Join us next time, my brother, if you're listening to this. Do we have what's in your cookbook or nobody cooked today? What is the case? Okay, let us go to CFO in action. Oh, wait one moment. Wait one moment. All right.
You okay, Kuya?
I am okay. I just saw your message pop up there. Kuya Tech, if you are ready, please kindly play our cookbook segment. Take it away.
Everyone, welcome to our segment, What's in Your Cookbook? Join us and learn for a new recipe for today.
Hello, INCRadio Canada. This is Mami Seni Nevesteras from the locale of Midtown Toronto, District of Greater Toronto.
Welcome to my What's in My Cookbook. Today, our recipe is tofu egg drops soup. The ingredients are cornstarch, eggs, black pepper, salt, sugar, chicken cubes, green onions, sesame oil, chicken broth, tofu, and water.
First, we need to mix the water to the cornstarch until it dissolves and put it aside. Cut the tofu into cubes. Pour the chicken broth in the pan. Salt and pepper. Cubes. A bit of sugar. Cornstarch mix. Then add tofu. lastly, pour some sesame oil. And drizzle with green onion. Let's try it. Okay. Masarap ba, Balong Gerald?
Yes po, Mama Zenny. Bon appetit.
Wow, Kazeni, that looks so good.
Bon
I
appetit.
haven't, you know what? We've always made chicken corn or crab corn soup, but not the tofu. Maybe we'll try that one. It looks really good, and it looks easy to make too.
Very simple po, opo.
You make
And
it
it's
look
really
really
perfect for this kind of weather. For this unpredictable weather, right, Paul?
very, very unpredictable. Very, very unpredictable. Before we do our takeaway, we have CFO in action. So if Kuya Tech is ready, can we please kindly play CFO in action? Okay, what do we have for CFO in action? Okay, here in the local district of Greater Toronto, we have the CWS or Children's Worship Service button pin designing held in Midtown. As you can see from the pictures, many parents and children's, as well as the CWS, again, Children's Worship Service officers, helped our young brothers and sisters with regard to this. The sign once more is the button pin designing. Just in time for our Vernal season outfits, which I think and I hope that you can put on. Wait a minute, these are not actual buttons. I made a mistake. But thank you to all the brethren in the local congregation of Midtown and the parents for doing this. And we have cookies and s'mores activity, this time from the Kadiwa, or the baptized non-married members from 18 and above in the Church of Christ. And the local congregation of Toronto held a delicious and delightful activity, cookies and s'mores. Special mention to their Kadiwa president, and to the district Kadiwa president of Greater Toronto, Sister Diane Rodelas, and to all the brethren there. Thank you for participating in that activity. And next we have Binhi clay sculpting and painting. The Binhi members, by the way, are baptized members in the Church of Christ from 12 until 17, participated in the clay making. A special mention to the resident minister, Brother Sherwin De Jesus, and to all the Binhi members who participated in this fun-filled artistic activity, clay and sculpting. We see Sister Thea and the other Binhi members from the different Christian family organization. All right. Upcoming activities. Tomorrow here in the District of Greater Toronto, we are going to hold our CWS sports activity. And this will be held at 75 Carl Hall Road in North York. This is also called the Hangar, where we hold many children's activities with regard to Greater Toronto, because it's a very, very nice facility that can hold big events such as CWS Sports. And when we're talking about sports, children out there in Greater Toronto, we will be enjoying volleyball, dodgeball, badminton, taekwondo, karate, and soccer. Before we give it or pass it on to the other district, I would like to also make mention in my own local congregation, the local congregation of Rexdale, we held last week, and this was the CFO Esports, led by our Kadiwa president, Brother Aldous Manalo. Okay, in Southern Ontario, there will be a basketball volleyball on April 13, 18. That was yesterday. Tomorrow, 20th, and next week, the 27th, which I guess would be the championship. So we all enjoying that. CWS Logic Skills, Sunday, April 12th. So thank you to all who participated in that. Ecclesiastical District of Southern Ontario will also hold an amateur radio and VOIP interactives. I'm sorry I could not define that at the moment, VOIP, but I do know that that has something to do with amateur radio And SCAN, again, Society of Communicators and Networkers International sponsored activity. This was held on April 13, 2025. All right. Special mention to the District Minister, Brother Raniel Sereno, and to everyone in Southern Ontario. Also, there will be a SCAN International Family and Friends, a Niagara Falls place of worship. Oh, yes, that was yesterday. Sorry. Cleanup and socializing. Thank you to all the brethren who participated in this activity, and praises be to our Almighty God. And thank you to the church administration for always supporting our district. Okay, moving on to the next district. Would you like to read that one, Sister Jonah?
Yes, that is our district. We will be having the Unity Camp and calling all students, all levels. This will be on Monday, April 21st, starting at 1 o'clock. And also, Kuya, the Katdiwa had their Unity Games dodgeball today. Actually, I think they're still there. So congratulations also to get to know inaugural worship service of CWS in French. Wow, that is awesome. I know the old, we call it Ottawa, is now Quebec and Atlantic District, Kuya. There you go.
I was actually messaging one of our brethren there, and Nina actually laughed at my comment. They get to say, "Oui, mon frère."
Oh,
Oui,
that's
oui,
right.
you know? I would like to hear that one day when we visit there, when we go on a long drive, me and the wife. Yeah, thank you for that, Sister Jonah. Voice over Internet Protocol. That's what VoIP stands for. Forgive me if I did not read on that one before we went on live. It is now 8:55, and we would like to. What was that, Sister Mason?
Yes, but before we're gonna end it, there's one more segment. I know we're gonna give you a little break, Kuya, but there's a one more segment before we're gonna end of the show. That's really fast, po. And then, Kuya Tek, if you're ready, po, please play our French 101. Thank you, po, Kuya Tek.
Bonjour et bienvenue à la French 101 Mini Edition. Je suis Fred Girard, novice terrorist from the locale of Midtown Toronto, District of Greater Toronto. Today we have 4 words. First word is vernal, which is of or occurring in spring. In French, vernal is printanier. In a sentence, the vernal freshness of the land. In French, that's la fraîcheur printanière de la terre. The next word is outfit, which is a set of clothes worn together, typically for a particular occasion or purpose. In French, outfit is tenue. In a sentence, she bought a new outfit for the occasion. In French, that's elle a acheté une nouvelle tenue pour l'occasion. For the third word, we have pastel, a soft and delicate shade of a color. In French, that is pastel. In a sentence, the pastel colors are soft and gentle. In French, that's les couleurs pastel sont douces et délicates. And for our last word, we have blossom, which is to produce flowers. In French, blossom is fleurir. In a sentence, we can say, below my window, there's an apple tree in blossom. In French, that's sous ma fenêtre, il y a un pommier en fleurs. That's it for today's French 101. We hope you learned something new. Au revoir.
Wow. French,
Merci.
every time I'm editing a French 101, especially Brother Gerard, that's why sometimes when we're hiding, natatagalan ako kasi I love listening how they, speaking French, and how they do that. Why they're so good in, pronouncing on it. Thank you so much, Brother Gerard, for those words. We learn again. But it's a little bit tricky how to pronounce. Namimilipit yung aking dila sa pag-pronounce actually. Yeah, before we're gonna end our show, let's do our quick greetings po. Let's start to Ate Jonna po.
Yes, thank you, Greater Toronto. And shout out to our District of Edmonton. Thank you po, Carolan Gaviola, our District Minister, and to all the district staff. And hello na rin sa aking lovely husband na nasa taas. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Ate Jonah. Ate Zenny, you're next po.
Hi, hello po. Thank you so much po again for a great broadcast today. Thank you, Ka Jonah. And also, I want to greet all the April celebrant, Ka Dong, Ka Marisa, Ka Raylex, and Ka Ramil, Kuya Ramil, and also mga happy anniversary, Ate Melly, Kuya Orly, and Kates and Caruel po. Thank you po. And thank you po, Kagib, for letting me join tonight. Thank you po. Kagib, I love you.
So, Gibbs. And then, yes, so before I'm gonna pass it on to Kuya Homer, so I'll do my shout out na rin po. Hi and hello to all the brethren here in the Ecclesiastical District of Greater Toronto. Thank you po for tuning in tonight, and also belated happy birthday to Nanay Conces Cataliboso po from the local congregation of North York. See you po tomorrow, Nanay. I'm so excited for the Bilo-Bilo. And of course, to my husband, Brother Arjo Montemayor. Yes. Finally, hello po. Take care always and hope see you soon. And sa aking tatay at mga kapatid po, halan ingat po palagi. Kuya Homer, it's your turn po.
All right. Special mention to all our regular commenters when this comes to Great Toronto broadcast. To Brother Armando, Sister Rambi Magnaye, Sister Angela Milano, and to Sister Jean Legaspi. Hello to all your local congregations as well, and to all your families. Hello to my family in the Philippines, and to everyone on the YouTube live chat, and most especially my lovely better half, Sister Ivy. Thank you so much. Before we end our show, a special acknowledgement goes to our executive minister, our beloved brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and to our Christian Family Organization coordinator, Brother Angelo Eranye Manalo, for everything that you do for all of us. For your love and concern, we appreciate them very much. Thank you, and we love you so much. To our district minister in Greater Toronto, Brother Raul Adalia, and our Christian Family Organization overseer, Brother Clark Aquino, and our district multimedia advisor, Brother Wilworth Bonto, thank you so much. We would like to acknowledge our station manager, Brother Wally Taray, and our executive producer, Brother Manly Andaya. Thank you for tuning into INC Radio Canada. See you next week.